You either see what is here or you don't, and you continue feigning your enlightened position. You're blaming and accusing, pointing fingers at people, claiming your imaginary individuality, while in fact you try to divide people into groups. You separate them from each other so that you can choose between these places. Which one would you like to join? In fact, all these talking about individualization is nothing but a grouping in the mind. Very clear stated here in your own video when you talk about each one's own house and how these individual houses shall interact with each others, according to your own plan for sure. This is nothing but grouping. So on the other hand, in fact, what you are talking here comes obviously from a point of total deception, because the words as you are dropping them here, like questioning, for example, what really matters, or who you are now, and what does your most important thing show about yourself, they stand in absolute contrast to what you are doing, how you are acting, especially in your hater videos. And doing this is in fact what far too many people are doing, and it is a behavior that is being exploited by religions and politics all over the world. The fake morality of using words as a shield, not as true living expressions of oneself. Using statements as shielding imagery, keeping up a masquerade of integrity, while in fact you hide and disguise your egoistic, self-centered intentions, trying to protect your beliefs and values that are ruthless in regards of what other beings need, or if there are others suffering because of your deluded existence. You're talking about light and stuff, you're talking about what we need to do or what people need to do, but you don't present any practical solution, you don't present any practical tool, nothing to apply, nothing livable, nothing that anybody can use or live in their daily lives. And you don't present any consequence, you don't present any strategy, you don't give any proof examples, nothing. There's nothing that you can give here that is of any value. You're just trying to discredit Desteni. So, and what this indicates to me is that you feel yourself threatened in your own egoistic point of view, your own personality. You don't know how to bring it out, how to transmit it to the people, what you want, because you need to hide your real intentions. Well, your real intentions are that you want to feel yourself comfortable. You want to feel yourself acknowledged and comfortable in presenting yourself as somewhat a hero figure or somebody that thinks for others, or I don't know really what it is, but what I know is that you don't have anything to say here. You don't have really substance in your arguments, nothing. They are all hollow. So this is hollowifying yourself. You're not saying anything here, but you're accusing people. You're accusing a group of people. So it is absolutely obvious that you are trying to protect yourself as your own ego, and this is of no value for anyone, not even for yourself. So we must not group, the next quote, we must not group, we must be individuals with our own houses, and we must all contribute daily in our own environments, to its people, to our words and acts. So we must not group, we must be individuals. What do you mean by that? With our own houses. What do you mean by that? I don't really understand. I was talking about individuals earlier. There is no such a thing as an individual. You always need to group. You always need to group. You group with life. Your very existence is because the cells in your body are grouping. Yes, your organs consist of cells that comply to a certain strategy of how to group themselves. So in order that they build an organ that can support another organ and therefore can support the whole body. So it is all about grouping. Life without grouping as a life form is nothing as this existence in this world as the physical. So it is all about grouping. There is no individual that will survive. You cannot survive as an individual. When you think that you as an individual with your own house could separate yourself and you can close the door and then you can do or think and be whatever you want and this is your life and you're absolutely free, and just when you want or when you feel the need or for something, then you reach out and contribute. Maybe you reach out for somebody, you take your daily doses of emotional interaction, and then you close yourself in your house again. You're never really individualized. So you're always dependent on a group or something. As I said before, even as a human being, you are absolutely dependent from the very beginning of your life on this earth, on this planet. You are dependent. And in this world, you are nothing when you're not grouping. So you don't have a voice in this world without a group. This is absolutely clear, and to anyone who is able to step back from his own perception and his own conditionings and see the facts as they are, will see that this is impossible. And what you're trying here to reach out to the people that have this strong sense and this strong desire for being individualized. And when you take a look at the world, for example, even in our societies where everyone seems to strive for some individuality, you will see and you will realize that there is no such a thing. So fashion, for example, tries to sell you individuality with some extravagant or exclusive clothing, for example. But when you take a look at it and you take a look at the streets, you see that immediately after they create this fashion or this trend, every second one is walking around with these clothes. So there's no individuality anymore. There's no exclusivity anymore. It is absolute mind created. It is made up. So, and I don't know. There are so many vlogs and blogs of my own and of others here in Desteni about individualization and what real individualization is, from a starting point, from a grounding in the foundation of equality. When you realize yourself as equal to all life, and you see yourself as an individual expression of that life. So there is true individuality, but there's no individuality in sharing or exchanging knowledge and opinions. So these opinions that are made up by your own very own experiences and memories of your own life and your own judgments that are again colored and formed by the very system that you yourself created for you and within you. So there's no value in this, no forthcoming for anyone. This is why we don't have real progress and we don't have real development as human beings. So there may be some things in medicine or whatever that seem to be to you like a progress because we have managed to defeat diseases or something. But in the whole, you see that humanity is acting and living out the same bullshit it has always. It is acting out the same self-destructive systems and patterns that it has done always. So what has developed is the ability to hide and to camouflage these things and these systems for yourself, in front of yourself. And therefore we at Desteni, we dare to stop this hiding from ourselves. We dare to stop it. We face the fact, the roots of the problem, the very cause. This is your next quote. We must be understanding and not live our assumptions and beliefs as if our lives depended on it. So, yes, please don't live your assumptions here and your beliefs about anything. Stop your beliefs and stop your mind from judging anything. Take the time and actually read the material and understand. Face yourself, face your own reactions, your own emotions here, and the causes of it. Face it And then you will see that all your judgments here and all your your tried accusations are just a self-defense system of your ego that is in fact hindering you from realizing yourself and your own true potential. So, there's much to do. There I agree with you, Kresil. There's much to do. And your videos prove it again and again that it will take time until people realize their self-deception and the intensity of their self-deception, and that we all created a system that really, really fucked us up altogether equally. Dare to stop the old patterns and join the group, join the forum at Desteni, and join the discussions and see that here nothing is being hidden. Everyone is sharing oneself equally. There is no hidden agenda. There is no trying to manipulate anybody or anyone. On the contrary, it is about revealing all the deception and all the manipulation and self-manipulation of the people in order to free life for all, once and for all. Thank you.